Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Can you believe it's been a little bit since I played Battlefield because of my crippling Pokey Rogue addiction that popped up? Like I'm behind. I've been trying to. I want a 100% Battlefield. I like it that much, even though I'm not really an achievement hunter most of the time. Also, holy cow, it's so hot. I don't know how long the stream is gonna be, mostly because it's hot. But hey, here we go. And I was gonna do like just challenge runs, but I've got, I'm in a blue deck, so this is happening, so I might as well continue to try it. I'm probably gonna fail though. I have not quite been on the ball as far as actually I don't know if it's just I've been bad or that I've been unlucky. I'm not sure which is more the case. Let's do this and see what happens. Super, yippee! But yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well. Casinos usually have better air conditioning than this. My goodness. What am I supposed to be scoring? Like, I feel crazy. Like, what the PB and J? Yeah, I already know this is not gonna be like the run of all time. Like, did the game forget that I had to work? Because it's not showing me what I need to score to make it. So, I don't fucking know. It's gonna be like, oh my god, you lost. I'll be like, yeah, I guess I lost. I had no idea what I was supposed to be getting in the first place. It's okay, she's got enough water, that's good. Trying to keep the dogs hydrated. Let's just do 4 at a time. Yeah, it's supposed to tell me what has to happen for me to win, and it's just not, so forget you too, I guess, game. But then we can go on to what I was doing before. Oh, well, thanks, I guess. Constellation. Why don't we get a constellation pop up and then there's no freaking I'll buy it though. Skip this. Ooh, we could skip this. This is actually a great time to skip this. Oh man, let's do straight and 2 pair. Yeah, that sounds good. Yum 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 yum. It's like I could have done full house straight too, but let's see. We can level up. Yeah, let's level up. Full house and what up? What up? What up? No, absolutely not. That man is in jail. Let's yeah, we'll just level up here just in case. But hello. How are you doing? This is like less me like I mean, I am streaming pre-jail. I mean, thank you for saying pre-jail at least. But yeah, this is less me like no. streaming and more just kind of like, chilling. I don't think I'm gonna pass this round though. Not like this anyway. Let's just do the simple thing here and discard. 10, 9, 8, 7. See, that's the kind of shit I be talking about. I can't get a 6 for nothing. Okay, so let's use it. Close enough. Close enough. Whatever game. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm actually a little bit rusty at this. Which, how you get rusty at just picking cards, I will not ever know, but... No? You can play multiple other different cards. It's just that I had a straight there, so that's why I just chose to play spades. There are certain like boss hands where you can only play that you're able to not play certain suites or only play like one type of hand or something like that. See, diamonds. I'm not gonna make it though. Of course I had that. No. Of course I had the king of spades right there, but whatevs. Let's just see what happens. Nothing good happens, of course. If only we could try this. I still do not think it's gonna get over the hump. It's mostly just me like seeing if I'm gonna get over the hump, failing to get over the hump, restarting. But I mean, I like that about roguelikes. So new one. Let's do challenges like I said I was gonna do. I've only finished one. And there are 2 pages worth. I'm not thinking I'm gonna finish all of these. In fact, if I could get like one of them done, I would be happy. Paradolia. Extra hands dollar, no money, no interest. The plant. Oh, okay, it can't do the plant because... Okay, that's nice because all the face cards would be banned and so I couldn't do it. Okay, that's cool. Let's get started. Ooh, I can flip this twice. I like these. I like doing the skipping. Basically what happens is, let me explain this game. I think I'm gonna make a primer because I like to play it. And I end up having to explain myself a lot. But basically, you know, you pick the blinds, you play for the blind, and it goes to the shop. You can also skip the blinds, which means you can't go to the shop, but they generally have, like, you get a tag, which generally does have, like, another effect. So with this one, you can get, like, one of these for free, and then it also has a 1.5 multi. So now I have 2 of those. And on this one, I can't play space cards, which, you know, fine. Everything technically counts as a face card, which isn't necessarily super relevant right now, but will probably be later. Ain't this about a bitch? Okay. Because in extremer, like, usually this never happens. Usually I'm having to, like, finagle, do my absolute best for even the hope of one of these. Okay, we got flush right here. But yeah, it's really nice game. Also, I don't know how to play. I really don't know how to play poker at all. Also, I'm learning how to play. I want to learn how to play dominoes, so I'm not going to be learning poker anytime soon, which is kind of funny. You know, what's up? What's up, son? You don't really have to know. You don't have to know much. It's kind of like one of those you kind of learn as you play about like the systems that's going on there. And plus, it's like kind of designed for you to, you know, kind of crash out a lot anyway. So, yeah, where he's there. And this is negative. That means I can add, I have an extra card slot that I wouldn't otherwise, because normally you start with 5. Okay, so we've got space, give up +3 multi, and it's 1.5. And then straights give plus 100 strips, and it's also 1.5. And I got the money. I don't think I have to understand and explain the concept of money, but there it is. There's a certain one of these I really want to go with this this particular card. It will work really well. But for now this is fine. I can deal with this. All right, so let's do 6 of spades and jack of spades. And okay, so this would give me 2 free playing cards if I wanted to, and this would add a new voucher to the next shop. And I hate this one because it's like I can only play 1 hand type. The credit card is the only cards you really need to play like anything. Although this one is not like, does not have any pay to play elements, so that's nice, because if it did, I probably would like ruin my life over it. Eight, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't have to play the 4. Yippee! Like I guess like I have to summon my strongest card. It's like a fucking diva. You can win Master Duels with that. Like, now those people are using their credit cards. Like, my God, I'm completely free to play on Master Duel. I've never spent anything, which is probably for the best. Ooh. Photograph. I guess we could try the Mega Buff food, because there's something specifically I'm looking for in these, and it's not either of these. Do I want to? I could swap, but I don't necessarily feel the need to right now. Oh my God, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is, I'm taking a break from this season of Yu-Gi-Oh because it's like, I'm not smart enough for all this shit, man. What are y'all doing? Yeah, right now I think I'll just double up on the spades. Even though it might be a bad decision, but that's what I'm doing right now. And I don't think I want to change it anymore. It's like, why I gotta be a molecular scientist to figure out how to like get your life points down to 0? I hate this. This is my last resort. Suffocation, not breathing, don't give a damn, something. That's nice. Also, I like the polychrome effect. The shiny cards is neat. Okay, so we've got Drunkard, Gross Mikal. Don't necessarily need it, I think. Okay, Ace of Clubs. We'll do King of Diamonds. And standard pack. Yeah, we're looking for stuff involving spades because I got like 2 different doubles with the spades. But for now, I think this is fine. Oh, heck. Let's... Come on. You have to give me a heart. You have to give me a heart. You have... Bitch, did I not say you have to give me a fucking heart? Are you fucking kidding? This better go. This better go over. If this does not win, I am going to be so mad, so mad, so mad. What the fuck I thought? I'm so intimidating. The game fears me and respects me. Alright, so we're gonna do +1 hand size, because that's always good. Adding like hand sizes, amount of discards and stuff, so it's pretty good. Pretty worth. Alright, got Lucky Diamonds. Mega Arcana. That might be worth it. I think that's worth it. I think that's gonna... Wait, how... Oh, that just means every card is drawn face down. Fuck you, dude. Okay, so let's... We got all the stuff with spades, so... Let's do... 2, 3. We'll change these to spades. And we'll make these cards lucky. Yippee. Yippee. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't have an 8. Ah, God, this game drives me crazy. Oh, I do have a 7. Actually, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, I could have done that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I just... Whatever, man. Who needs to count? Not me. Certainly not me. I'm just good at the game. I don't need no stinking education. Ooh. Now that is potentially interesting. I don't know that it's worth switching anything I currently have out for, but it is interesting. Helicopter, helicopter. Ooh, more spades. Yippee. 2, 3. Spades. And let's... Oh, I thought that was 2. Oh well, doesn't matter much. Let's go. All spades cards are drawn face down. All spades cards. Which, because all of my cards are face cards, that means every card is drawn face down. That doesn't really help much. Let's just... And hopefully that'll work out. Oh, shit. Okay. Yippee. It's so satisfying to hear like the flame sounds. It makes me feel like I'm at Burger King. Ooh, plus negative. I don't need it. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to destroy my cards right now. But the negative slot gives me the temptation anyway. But I'm not going to do it because I want the +1 hand. Slurp, slurp, slurp. It had to be you. It had to be you. Da, 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 da. Doubles your money. Doubling your money and then doubling your money when you only have $1 is so goofy. Because it will like double your money and you'll have $2, but I don't know how worth it that is. Yeah, let's just do this. Oh, excuse me. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sand and watches the ship as they go sailing. Yeah, let's do this. Full house. Kind. Let's level up full house. Skip. Hopefully I'll be able to get over this one. Sometimes this one is hard. Luckily, most of these are like the same level anyway, but occasionally it gets a little bit difficult because they don't keep decreasing it. Sucks. Like this game will like let you negative value yourself. Of course. I would say this was not what I planned on streaming today, but this was what I planned on streaming today. It's probably gonna be a different week than I planned. I was probably gonna be just, you know, picking up staples, maybe Harvest Moon on Poke Road tomorrow, Harvest Moon on Thursday, because I've got D&D on Friday, so it's gonna be a short week. Oh my gosh, I missed Stardew Valley. But Harvest Moon does sound good. I do have a couple of Harvest Moon games, but they're on my console, and I would need to get more room on the hard drive so I can run the Elgato, which I used to have, but I had to switch out hard drives. I want to play Switch games so bad, bros. Like, it's killing me. Oh my god. Wait, is there a block on interest? They are basically true. I don't think you earn interest in this particular round, so let me check and see, but I think that will be useless. Okay, let's Mad World Challenge. No interest. Okay, so that would be useless. So let's. But yeah, some nice comfy farming time. I had started a game and then it crashed on me. Like last month, I think. I was so mad because I love that game so much. So, you know, chatting with people. What's the other stuff you can do? Farm. Actually farm. We can double our money. I like when there's lots of monies. We like the monies. Okay, so we'll do. I still haven't found the thing that I was looking for, the Joker that I'm looking for to go with Paradolia. I don't know why it hasn't popped up yet, but if I find it this run, yes, this is one of them. Socket busted, bust it. Boop, boop, boop. Because this is re-triggered all played face cards. This means all cards are considered face cards. You see where I'm going with this? You see what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down. I'm really excited to see it because I've never gotten both of those on the same run. If I recall correctly. So I don't want to be like I'm essentially winning the game because I don't know. I could still fuck it up. And I'm good at fucking it up, but I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. Across the water, across the deep ocean. Oh, okay, four of a kind. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, let's do this one. In the ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying. Do you hear me? Across the sea, as we whisper, I see you. As the wind keeps spinning round, you hold me right here, right now. It would be nice if I had a. Oh my god, why are you. Whatever. I know that's not a 5. I know I'm gonna be so pissed. That turns out not to be a 5. Let's screw it. Let's just do this and then we'll see about what else is going on later. Nice. Okay, we'll do. Basically, I can just kind of buy not everything, but almost everything. We can do straight flush, which is unlikely, but nice to have. Okay, I'm okay with that. It's crazy that the full house is the hand I played the most this run. That generally does not happen. Generally, it's either the straight or maybe a flush, sometimes two bear. Ah! Ah! Okay. That would be nice, but I don't feel like I need to. Okay, so let's do the jumbo pack and then see what's going on with the celestial pack. Level up flesh since it's not level up at all. I don't want to screw myself with the celestial pack, so hopefully the fact that it's a jumbo. Just score 1 random card and add 2 random aces. Select the. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, let's give me 2 more copies of this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother! Alright. And I got quiet because I forgot how to count for a second there. I mean, I guess I could get rid of the front part of this, but yeah, let's see what happens. 8, 7, 6, 6, 6. I mean, 6, 6. Anyway. Wait, let's not, you know, curse ourselves or whatever inevitably happens there if I continue that. I'm so smart. Like, would I have an emote that said smart if I wasn't smart? No, I would not. There it goes. Woo! Alright, let's buy this. Right, like that's against the law. You can't lie on the internet. I'm glad we both I'm glad we all have this understanding that you can't lie on the internet. Oh, jeez. It's like, you know, no one's ever lied on the internet. Flush house. A flush house and a full house better not count as the same thing, because I will be butthurt if I lose $75 off that. And also, this right here, generally when you play this, unless you're trying to get get like one of the cards you get for having a bunch of money, I would ignore this because I've lost games trying to keep money. The things that I've lost games for, it's just so stupid. Ah, fuck it. It does nothing. I don't care. I have the money to buy something that does absolutely nothing. And yes, it really does do absolutely nothing. That's not a joke. It doesn't do anything. Video kill the radio star. Video kill the radio star. The radio star. Okay, let's do this fades. Why not? Ooh, this is also really good. If this was polychrome, I would trade that out immediately. But since it's not worth it. Okay, let's go this one and then I'll skip the next one. I don't want to get too greedy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. I knew this was worth looking for. BT dubs, I knew. I'm straight. Your kind, my kind, your kind. I'll stay the same way. They don't love you like I love you. I don't know if y'all had ever heard of like American Idol, which American Idol is like a talent show, like basically like a singing talent show. It used to be real popular like in the early 2000s. Does still exist, I believe. But there was a video game on the PlayStation 2. That game was like, it was a rhythm game. That game was so good. It was epic. Even though you did not like have to sing like at all. Because it was a rhythm game. Every day is a riding road. I get a little bit closer. Every day is a fading sun. I get a little bit closer to feeling fine. We got tarot cards. We can do bonus cards. Let's. Let's. Yeah, let's do the Wheel of Fortune. I'm no pussy. Oh. That usually never works out. Yippee! I cannot begin to express to you how not worth this is. This is so unworth that if I hit this button, I might as well just like kill the run because it would be so over. I don't really want to do any of these. I guess I'll do Grim. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, we'll skip this one and go to the twos. Hopefully I can do this in one run so it doesn't like fucking kill my monies. The money that I am barely using, by the way. I'm a disgusting lady. Everything. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I cannot believe I do not have a 6. I do have this though. Fuck this. No, 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 no. There we go. All different people, but we're not alone. Sayonara, bye-bye. Please take care of yourselves. I wonder if there is any like feasible way like to do like karaoke while playing a game where it just shows you the lyrics or something. I don't know. I don't mind singing a cappella, so probably not as impossible as I think it is. Magic trick redeemed. More spades. All the spades in the world. I want every card to be a spade. Let's do random planets. It's the smell of perfume. Okay. Oops. Oh, what is that? Garbage. Oh, I don't think I've ever played with that one. Huh. Cool. Cerulean Bell. That might throw me off a bit. Flush house, full house, flush. Let's do flush and full house. My instinct, like part of me wants to get the pair, but my instinct is telling me that I don't really particularly need the pair at this junction. This is how I've been going out my way. Wouldn't it suck if I lost right here, right before the last round of the game of this particular challenge? That would be ass. But yet I have to acknowledge the possibility because I'm me. It would be kind of funny. It would not be the first time, but man, I would cry. that case, let's just leave this as it is. That might have been a waste, but oh well. Not a huge deal. When did that four of a kind become level 4? Oh well. It's kind of like, wouldn't it be funny if you were carrying a whole bunch of groceries and you tripped over a step? Like, it would. Don't necessarily want to do it, but it would be fun. Just in case. Carolean Bell. Okay, so I have to pick this one. That's not too terrible. I could do... I might be able to get away with... Actually, which one do I have to pick? Okay, so it's this one. I can't unpick it. But I can do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Do it as a straight. Which is not my preference, but certainly not like the worst. I might need all these hands to make this. Bitch, can you not? Let's just kind of settling a little here, but baby, can't you see? Can use a guy like me? Stacy's mom has got it going. Okay, that I can work with. It's all I want, and I've waited for so. Although I could, had it not done this, I could have done a. I could have just done a fucking flush with diamonds. So let's just. Again, it's not the end of the world, though. Oh, nuts! Okay. Yeah, screw it. Right now, I'm just gonna try to do the spade flushes. Wait, are you fucking God? Oh, you rat bastard ass game. Oh, that's bitchy. That's bitchy for no reason. I wasn't trying to discard. I did discard the card they were making me use. They just what? I was about to say that is, you know, Toothy. See, that's Toothy. Nice. I will do a new run. I did finish that challenge. Got 2 out of 20. Nice. Yay me. I'm so smart. So smart, yeah. Brilliant. I am so smart. The smartest. Okay, so we can try the omelet. 15-minute city. On a knife's edge. Which this card eats the other cards. I do not know how good this, like, I've never used that card to any good effect. 1 in 4 cards are drawn face down all the time. Luxury tax. Hold -4 cards in your hand for every $5 you have. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, excuse me. Like they want me to be broke. I won't argue with them. Oh my god, why am I getting dizzy? I can't get dizzy. You want like a loser? I'm trying to stream. Let's just for now. This game thinks it's funny. It thinks it's funny. And just because it's funny does not mean I have to approve of it. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Why? My stupid head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know why my stupid head is doing that. If anybody guessed, Trixie didn't order her freaking meds again. That is the correct answer. I just have not ordered my meds, and like when I don't take them for a while, like it kind of affects my head, obviously. Kind of more in a headache nausea way than anything else. Like, okay, let me, because I was told to take my meds, I will call the pharmacy and see if I can order my medication. We'll still be playing though. Let me call her. Let me grab my phone to see if I can call the pharmacy. Hold up. Shut up. This is the PvTuber experience. It is funny though. I'm turning my phone back on because I had turned it off. So when I have it on and everything, I'll mute. That's my goofy ass. This one never really works out, but one day it's gonna work for me. I believe one day it's gonna work for me. We're gonna make it after all. Okay. All right, my phone is on. Cool. Works is exactly. Diet soda, I don't know if it's just like I'm just one of those people that is really good at tasting aspartame, but they call it aspartame because it tastes like fucking ass. I hate that shit. Okay. All right. And okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and mute. So. right. Sorry, and thank you. I should be able to I should have done the double tag sale first. I should be able to get those tomorrow, so that'd be good. Dude. Okay, so this is already at the face card. It's kind of got me in a little bit of a pickle here. So I'm trying to see if I can like let's just see if I'm lucky. I could be lucky. I ordered them. I think it'll probably be like a couple of days before they get them in, just because there's a shortage, but I keep forgetting that. Shoot. Nuts. Dang. 8, 7, 6, 5. Why is this being so difficult? For Pete's sake. Dude, I wish that I feel like if that happened, so many people would be so much better off. Like, it's like some people should just not be raw dog in life, me included. Me especially, in fact. Yeah, I think it's a shame because like this is great, but I think this run is gonna be a wash. Aw, thank you. BK, but let's try. It can't hurt to try. I'm never gonna get that good of a setup again though. I'm so pissed. We were close. Let's try a new run. Let's start a new challenge. Let's do X-ray vision. It's kind of pretty close to just being a regular run. Just kind of. It doesn't really feel so much like an F because I didn't think I was gonna succeed anyway. More like a lowercase. Excuse me. This is really stupid and I don't know why I picked. Like none of this, like this doesn't mean a whole lot to me. There's not a whole lot you can extrapolate from this. Why did they make this a challenge? I mean, I could do this. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Okay, I might be able to do something with this. This mode is still like, what the hell though? We love balls. It's like saying that, oh God. I think I've said this before. I think I've told the story of me writing like, but oh God, let's try to jump up a fun pack, but I write, you know, stuff and occasionally that dips into, you know, erotica, like stuff like that or whatever. And I was trying to I was writing like, you know, a beach, and I was too embarrassed to write down the word like I had to work myself up to writing the word balls down. It was so stupid. Like I would just sit there in front of the keyword and just like using all the strength I had in my little body. Like it was just, the cringe was just like too strong. I had to overcome it. It was like like had like a symposium with some of my friends. I'm like, how do y'all, like, when you're writing stuff like that, how do you write down the word balls? Because it's just not really, it's not really a sexy word. It's kind of like goofy. It's just like ball. Oh my god, what the fuck? I think even the closest thing would be something like testicular fortitude or some shit like that, and that's not very. Let's ditch these, and I think that feels stupid though. But I'm gonna ditch these and hope I get either. I hope I get 5. And this was at least playable, so not the worst thing in the world. Cause technically is like, it's a word. The cum nuggets. What the fuck am I gonna do with it? The cum nuggets. Get out of here. Get out of town. This is only 4 cards. That doesn't work. I am not winning this round though. Now I'm tempted. Let me look up words for balls in writing erotica and see if I find anything that's like even remotely okay. Oh my god. Symptoms. Not symptoms. Other words for balls in erotica. Nine synonyms and antonyms for why do they have antonyms for testicles? What the fuck? Bollock. The Brits have that one. You know, you can always bollocks. That's not really family jewels. Not really. This is awesome. This is not. This is me just being deranged. Bollocks. Balls, gonads, not sexy. Medically sound, not sexy. Male genitalia, not really doing it. Rocks, Cullions. Also, I did not know Cullions was a word for testicles. There's a Tumblr page. Right. Please consult your doctor. Okay, so I guess someone else on Tumblr like had these same odds. And oh god, this might like be, no, I'm not going to go look at fucking web pages. Although there's a really cool update on OBS. Not OBS. VTube Studio, involving like adding web pages to like what's on screen or whatever. But I need to fool around with it so I don't like accidentally put any pertinent information on. But this is what Google turned up when they're looking for a better word for balls. Acorn, ball, ball bag, ball, ball sack, blue balls. That's like a specific state though. You can't just use that as a substitute. Bollock, bollocks, boys, cherry, coin purse, cojones. True, cojones actually sounds cool, but not particularly like sexy. D. No, 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 not these. That's not a. No. These nuts, family jewels, gear, giggleberry, grapes, kiwi, knackers, knapsack, nads, nard, nuggets, nuts, nutsack, rocks, sack, swamp mutts, yeah bag. All of these are extremely like these are all extremely like whatever the opposite of like a sexy thing is, it's that. All of that. Like if I'm like, you know, la 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 la, read my little Harlequins, you know, I'm glad I was able to educate you. Read my little Harlequins, you know, sitting at the beach, you know, reading a nice little beach read. Some pirate is ravishing some young lady off to the woods, and it's like she blushed at the side, and she blushed at the sight of his gonads. Like, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Okay, so let me see what the rest of these people said on top. I'm not logging in right now. Shut up. The Hanging Garden? Technically, Hanging Garden, is it like not correct? I think you have to put in balls. I don't think there's another word you can use for balls. But balls in like smut, because everything else sounds like ridiculous. But Hanging Garden is kind of, I'm kind of charmed by it. This reminds me to see if this is. I'm so tempted to go to. It does. Okay, I'm gonna do something terrible. I think I'm gonna do something terrible. I have so many regrets, and I am so sorry. But if you want some education about terribly written sex, I am here for you. That's one thing. That is one thing I can do that I don't know that any VTuber is doing right now on the market. Terrible sex. Like scenes that I've seen in my lifetime. Like seen as in red though, not like seen as in like with my eyes. I mean, technically you're reading words with your eye. Let me shut the fuck up. You know what I mean. Well, prepare to be horrified. Let me change that. Huh, it's not showing the page. You might escape the horror yet, honestly. And if so, then you are lucky individuals. let me in. I hope you're all at least 18 years old. Yeah, it just will not show this page. That is so funny. Let me try, okay, while I'm looking. Let me try this. I mean, it's not even that I wasn't expecting this sex scene. It's just that, like, I'm in a circle. Like, I was like, you know, I would write and we could like reference stuff. So we ended up running into a lot of stuff that was like bad because no, I don't think that's what I was wanting to do. Cancel that. No, we don't. Not sure. Okay, so let's leave this. Also, if you want to know how much of a pain OBS can be sometimes, the answer is a lot. Yeah, I mean, I was spectating. Oh, I thought I read that as expecting. I was spectating the scenes in my mind, but. Alright, so let's. There we go. Welcome to Live Journal. The time for God. Time, God, the internet. What do you mean Santa porn? Santa porn? I didn't see that. I was looking to see if I could like zoom in, but and it doesn't look like I can zoom in. Let's see if I can. So like I said, I don't want to mess with things too much, so let's see. I'm gonna blink this off just a little bit, just so I can see if I can get it to zoom in without. Ah, yeah! Ah, yeah! Time! Don't snitch on me! Do not fucking snitch on me to Twitch. This is not why, like, I've gotten nowhere. Like, I'm not like exactly like, you know, the biggest of names, but I am not losing my little channel because I read fucking Live Journal on my goddamn stream. Hey, you came into Weakening Hawk, the velvet sheath steel that proclaimed him male. Here we are now. We're reading bad porn now. This is what life came down to. All right, Santa porn. I didn't want to believe it was out there, but I whispered naughty words in his ear as I told him what I wanted for Christmas. He seemed surprised, but as my hand reached to unbutton his Santa suit, he took out the black gloves he had been wearing and grabbed my breasts. I undid the rest of the buttons, spreading his jacket wide as I kissed his chest and nibbled his nipples. He set me on my feet and eased my nightie over my head. I loved the feel of his lips sucking my nipples as I arched backward against his strong arms. That beard was still looking in front of me. He picked me up and carried me into the fur rug in front of the fire. It was so hot, I was shaking. He slipped my panties off and started licking my navel. Sliding down the register. No, that's spelled wrong. Navel is spelled N-A-V. it's spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong. Yeah, that's why it's spelled wrong. Thank you for having my back. I was spelling it wrong too. But yeah, I literally copied and pasted that. I didn't type that in. They put that in. That naval is the Navy. Related to the Navy. Now, granted, that's a really simple spelling mistake to make. In this case, it's not making it like worse. It's just making it like, it was just kind of making it funnier. Like, cause it's not like, you know, getting anywhere here. And the thing is, this is even objectively that bad. Like, I wouldn't say it's like, oh, it's like really, you know, getting my burners going. But objectively, though, it's just funny because it's Santa. It's not necessarily funny because it's that. I've seen it. On my feet. Oh God. Okay. I got lost. Before sliding to run down his tongue down my wet pussy lips. Oh man. Oh man should not be like in a scene like this because it kind of takes you out of it. Ever been like, you know, in a moment with someone, or you're like, you know, kind of excited and you're like, oh man. Oh, buddy. Okay, buddy, hollow. Williger. I have, oh wow, they are performing. Yeah, don't do that. That tickling beard rubbing against my pussy is making me so hot that I reached down and spread my pussy wide open as he sucked my clit before pushing his tongue in my pulsing wet vagina. Yeah, that's not technically that bad. It's just funny because it's Santa. But small. Have you ever heard of LiveJournal? I don't know if you've ever heard of the LiveJournal Great Migration. But yeah, there's like, it's dead, basically dead now, but there's like this whole little like community basically like talking about bad porn in writing, like terribly written porn erotica. And yeah, so here we are. This is my domain now. This is like my particular lane as a VTuber right here. But yeah, you know, but if you like, okay, if you ask Santa to fuck you on for Christmas, does he have to do it? Like, is there an obligation? Like, if specifically what you want for Christmas is for Santa to have sex with you, can he say no? Or is that like kind of like, it's kind of, if you go to a strip club on your birthday and it's the stripper's birthday, then do you tip less, or does the stripper, like, do you tip less because it's your birthday? Or do you have to give the stripper more because it's her birthday? Although my answer is you have to give the stripper more because she's at work on her birthday and you're off on yours. That's just fair. But that one is like, I don't know. It's like, can you, like, if Santa doesn't want to sleep with you, that would be coercion. And if you coerce Santa, then you would be on the naughty list for sure. And if you're on the naughty list, then Santa does not have to get you anything as per the terms of the naughty list. So, it's kind of instrument. Okay. Let me see the best and the worst. Show me what you got, best and the worst. I'm trying to see some, like, I'm trying to cry. Fat sexual slugs. Okay, we're off to a good start. There's a current thread on, I don't know where Making Light is. I'm assuming it's just like a writing community. Really? I wouldn't mind that. Like, just doing like a fancy type of thing, but it's just like sex being is just like covering erotica and stuff being fundamentally hilarious. I'll have I'll have to consider it because like I genuinely like I said, I've done this for like a hobby, like smut writing for years. I genuinely enjoy like talking about. I enjoy talking about like the craft of writing, period. But there's something like that's really like extra fun to me about talking about like smut and stuff like that, because like even though it's used like even though you can just throw in some like random, oh he globbed her glob or whatever, it's also can be used as a pretty important tool for characterization and stuff. It's kind of like fight scene. Like you can learn so much about a character in a fight scene. It's just they're kind of almost like 1-1. Can I write any fight scenes? No, because I am a deviant. But yeah, let me read this. I'll see about getting that up. But they're just like, I would have to just warn people to like not expect anything like actually sexy for me, because I think I'm incapable of it. True, it got it. Their tongues battle for dominance is like classic. Yeah, let's read this. I mean, since I'm here, since this stream might be getting banned, or the stream might show up on YouTube. Her orgasm left her shaken like a wet. Luxuriant hair grew thickly upon the round hill of her pubic mound. And she the most diminutive of explorers wandering through it. Her fingers slipped down the opening of her labyrinth, felt moistness, and lingered. It was an enchanted forest. And silent birds sang in a branch. This is like the combination of purple prose. Let me copy and paste this in chat because I want you all to be able to get the fullness of this statement. But, and I like my big ass hand is blocking some of it. But why is it doing all that? Why are you looking like at your moms and everything, be like, damn, there are these fucking birds in here. Not even any. You got it. It's getting bad. We're gonna be here for a little bit longer. No doubt, dear Robbie taught Richard to do a great many things with his manly poker, other than to piss with it. First, it's on a painting porch, enchanted forest until the cat goes up. Beautiful. Love. Peggy thought longingly of the fat sexual slug that lay curled in a beautiful bird's nest. What is with these birds? Why is the birds a theme? So it's like he's got a bird's nest and she doesn't have any birds in her nest. I feel like we got a stew going. That sexual slug makes me think of like fucking Guru from fucking DBZ. We don't even know. I'm assuming she's talking about his penis, but it could just be a slug. We're not certain. Waldo had no intention of harming Ruth. She was too gorgeous for that. In one yank, he pulled off her silk blouse and lace bra and left her standing defenseless against any young child who would come along who wanted his love. Also, a tip for anybody who is just interested in writing those sorts of shenanigans, or even like if you're, just, trying to write like a hot text message for, people be sexting. But, anytime you're like talking about, intimacies or like, smooching or anything like that, never bring up young children. Found Waldo. Not like this. Not like this. Why we have to find it like this? Do not put any young child anywhere near none of this right here. Like, no. What is it like? Even if she's like lactating, which I'm assuming she's the vampire woman and he's the werewolf. I don't know how vampires lactate, but if they did, just don't bring up young children. And no little kids. There's no good little kids. You can't do little kids. Gotta be big. Older than my daughter, younger than my wife. Winky face. Shake your head. Some people know you don't approve. Men's bleak faces were sat upon as the dominant women grinned in macabre glee. I feel like that's the allure. Do vampire? I don't know. That's kind of asking like if vampire women have periods. That's assuming. That is kind of the best one, but it's just funny. Like their bleak faces being sat upon is so. I love Stephen King. No, Stephen King and Edward. I think Edward Lee is one of Stephen King's pseudonyms. Probably. They're bleak. Their faces ain't bleak though. Their faces are like. She rode astride him like a bucking bronco in a rodeo in the flesh. Exactly. Like, yeah, wow. She rode astride him like a bucking bronco in a rodeo in the flesh. Hard. Low key. I don't know if this one belongs with the other ones. This kind of gas. And then he was fully socking it to her like a pipe wrench in a crock of warm chili. What the fuck? Also, I'm not sure. I mean, she could be a serial killer. I mean, but it is evocative though. It's evocative in a way that makes you go, and not in a way that makes you go, girl, let me hit that. She let me hit because I said it tasted like chili. She let me hit because I said it was robust and well seasoned. Not sure if I want to tell you, do not clip any of this or beg you to clip this. Because I think this is probably like the peak of my career. I think it's all going downhill at this point. I have nowhere else to go. She let me hit it with a soda cracker. I don't think I'm violating TOS. Mostly because this is all so ridiculous. I don't see how anyone would be like, oh yeah, this is like with the intention to arouse. Like, if nothing else, I could say that it's like more educational as far as like writing sphere, but my God. Okay, so that was pretty quality as far as this one doesn't even have, this other one doesn't even have a title, so I'm kind of scared. Okay, so it's not quite porn. Bitch, is this? Ejaculoid. Ejaculoid. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this to my VTuber. Like, I'm gonna add this to like my items on fucking VTuber Studio. Just bust out with that ejaculoid for you. If I ever do ASMR, that's where we go. Straight to hell. I random. I'm sure he had was like he had probably got some other kind of supplement and they were just like, oh, I see you use something and then here's something, you know? Cause like, or unless someone was like trolling the shit out of them, which if so, great troll. This world-class product promises. I know somebody is lurking because they were gonna watch Knowledge because they really like the game. I'm so sorry. I am from the bottom of my heart. I apologize. I was looking at somewhere and they were like discussing on how to make it like more, you know, the semen more semeny. I can't really imagine like wanting that. Like, I mean, I guess if you're like if you're actually shooting porn, I can see why, because you know they be, you know, they do that stuff. It's for the aesthetic. Ejaculoid. They need a good like tagline because it says protect more of your memories. Oh no, that's what I think. But they need like a really catchy jingle, you know, like head on, apply directly to the forehead. Ejaculoid. I can't even think of it. The name is too good. And then they have stimuloid. Maximum sexual power. Full body sexual surge. Kind of feels like it feels like if any like hentai ever wanted to go the shonen route, like instead of like, you know, a sensubi, Yajirobe, bring me the stimuloid. And then they got tribuloid. I wonder if this is still open, but I'm not gonna go look at that right now. So I don't want to crash my fucking computer looking for fucking stimuloid. God. Harold. Oh, it's just a Harold. I'm a little concerned of what the title is gonna be here. Oh, it's just an image. They don't have it. Boo. Sad face. Sad face. Of salted seafarers and other such things. For my opening offering, I thought I would bring you the incomprehensible delights of Monty Fault, Salty and Felicia. It's probably us. T is like TOS. A Salty and Felicia by Last Small. It's a simple story of romance. Small town Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Sailing and subtextual Okay. Subtextual transvestitism. I don't even know if I can say that without somebody like throwing a brick at me. But I'm not touching that with that ain't none of my business. For a little background, picked up in a Canadian. Oh, it's Canadian. It's fucking Canadian. That explains everything. For a lasting price of $3-4. Given the UK exchange rate, that worked to about 60p per book. That 16p I will never get back. Salty and Felicia is the story of a man called Salty. He's a seaman. I really wish I was looking that up. The year is 1962 and Salty is retired from the Navy and living in Cleveland, Ohio. He has a boat and 3 adopted sons. Or perhaps they're just his cabin boys. I don't want to think about it too hard. Anyway, stuff happens and Salty meets Felicia at a amateur dramatics meeting. Our eponymous heroine, many years his junior, instantly captures Salty's interest. Probably because her voice is repeatedly referred to as basso profundo, which means oh, Jesus Christ. which means she's tiny and petite and graceful, but more or less sounds like Barry White. Okay, friends, countrymen, commuters. What if you saw? This doesn't count for me. I can't ask myself this. I'm bisexual. I probably would. But what if you saw the baddest chick you ever seen in your life, like in the flesh, but she sounded like Barry White? How do you feel about that? Are you okay with it? Is it like, I mean, you know, it's like, see, let's get it on this, get it on. Nobody, it's true, nobody's perfect. Come on, darling. Why did they really I have so many questions about why they made that as like a personality trait. Cause I like deep voices are sexy, but like I don't necessarily need anybody to sound like Barry White, but Barry White. Felicia used her remarkable voice as she asked with husky impatience. Is this what they mean by a woman's work being never being done? Saucy sat next to her and didn't look over his shoulder as he replied pithily, yeah. I'm supposed to teach you how to seduce me? You want to be seduced? He was shocked and turned his head to stare. She hesitated for some time before she said in her lightened, basso profundo voice, you could try. What do you mean? Her low voice trembled as she put her hand softly on his back. He lifted his head back while still looking at the floor. Her voice changed. It was throaty and wicked. So you're letting me go? I never had to let you go. Her low voice drags as she chose words. Why do you think I'm keeping contact with your boys? They're nice kids. They tell me everything. You really are curious about me? I can't do this. I cannot do this. Not that he got a bulldog build. I'm kind of scrolling through it because if I read all through this seriously, I'm going to end up like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just I'm baffled that this is if I find this, we are reading this 100%. I will 100% like read. I don't even care. Like this is just insane. It's like, it's so bizarre that I'm just kind of like, oh man, did they cover the whole book? Not this. But yeah, did they cover the whole book? I don't know if I can do that. Like, this is crazy. I love writing so much. I love it. I love it. I love bad writing. I love good writing too, but I think I like bad writing better. Not gonna wait. No. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I know this is either. I know if I'm wrong and this is not yaoi, I will end the stream right now if this is hit. I am so certain that this is yaoi. That if this is a heterosexual pairing, I will literally quit. I will literally stop the stream right now and we will be done. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. This might be the last thing we look at. I never thought to say this. Please let it be out now. Oh my god. Hour or so trolling Sephiroth's Gundam Wing Fix. Wow. First of all, what is Sephiroth doing? Wow. Not only does she have a fetish for impreg and duo torture, all her multi-parts have had one page with dividers between shirts. Because it's either 1-2, so it's either duo. I knew it was either duo hero or Catra Troa or like Trey's and Miliardo. Maybe it's all like a Trace Lupe, like, because like one thing about like old school like fandom stuff, you could not deviate from like the few ships that everybody ships. Like it's like you're gonna get in line. You're going to get in fucking line and do the same thing that everybody else is doing. There is no deviation at all. And I was like, what if I like something else? Like maybe this is interesting. No, fuck you, die. Let me think I can shift the nah, I won't shift it. It's not that serious. But yeah, it's like, but what if I think Relena is nice? Actually, no, fuck you, die. Nobody, there are no misogynists like a woman who ships two men. I'm not fucking around. Like, you like, if you were to die and you had a female character and they were in between a popular yaoi ship, like she was gonna die, she was gonna get exploded, she was gonna get her head blown off, she's gonna get concrete bricks in that bitch. Like they hated it. But in any case, also has a Perry from Fire Emblem Fates icon, which is cute because Perry is cute and I like Fire Emblem Fates. But in any case, let me actually get to the horror. Hiro hadn't known when it happened, but at some point during their lovemaking, he torn Duo. Oh Jesus Christ! Not he tore him. Jesus Christ! I didn't think we were going. Oh God! This one. Unfortunately, in doing so, he severed an artery. What? Is that? Are there in the movie? I don't think so, because I was like wanting to write some vampire stuff, and I looked at where arteries were, and I didn't see any there. But I could be wrong. I'm not a medical professional. I don't take any offense. It'll be funny later, I promise. Duo must have felt it, but he hadn't complained. On the contrary, he'd gone thrusting back at Hiro, crying out in pleasure as they both paid. This is because Duo is an American, and we don't quit, damn it. Mary! Hiro, Hiro had yawned sleepily. How's your present? I loved it, Hiro had whispered. You. First of all, Hiro is not saying that shit. Like, I feel like you have to beat the L word out of him. He might have been like, just said, I'll kill you, like romantic, like, but anyway. Duo had snuggled against Hiro and drifted off to sleep, both of them unaware that Evil Duo was bleeding to death. I'm so hurt by this. I'm literally butthurt. This the kind of shit that make you not ship this. Like not to go into like the ship wars and everything, but it's like when everyone is like writing the same pairing and half of it is like people dying from ass bleeding and it's romantic. Oh God. Okay, I'm not done. Okay, I'm not. Oh God, this is okay. Luckily, this isn't that wrong. No, we're not done. Duo was conceived as a twin, Sally explained. But at some point, the cells from both twins became fused and formed a single child. That's why he has an almost feminine quality about his appearance. Oh God, someone Twitter would eat this shit up. His hair, the curve of his hips, all these things that are what he inherited from his twin sister. This is from two different pieces of. So I guess it's whatever. I feel like I'm broken. It kind of broke me a little bit. Joel Maxwell huddled into a corner of a rundown hotel room and cried bitterly to himself. He couldn't go back to them, not ever. Naked and ashamed, he could still feel the blood and semen trickling out of him. He was body, he decided. That would pay for food and a place, given a place to stay each night. Wiping away his tears, he pulled away his clothes and made his way to the clothing store. Put on, okay, so he put the clothes back on, careful. With tears in his eyes, he stole the cross Sister Helen and Father Maxwell had given him. He had no right to wear it now, he thought to himself. He didn't get a lot for it. What he did was enough to buy an outfit suitable for a prostitute. This is all I am now, he told himself as he got dressed for work that night. Just a whore. He looked at himself in the mirror, glaring at his perfection and disgust. Whore. Slut, he called himself. You deserved that last night. Look at you. You're a whore and you got what you deserved. He took a deep breath and then he turned OBS on and prepared for a show. Amazing. Amazing. I love it so much. I love it. I hate it. It's terrible. I love it. I hate it. I don't. Okay, let's see. Are there any more? Live Journal's layout is just really weird nowadays. And yes, I did have a live journal at one point, but it's gone now. So let's see if there are any more interesting tags. Let's see. Awaiting action, a special vintage. Fairly large manhood. Okay, fairly large manhood. Let's see if we can get that. Let me see if we get to, oh, there's only one. There's only one of these. Fairly large man. The man behind the eyes found it necessary to take out his erection, and once free and removed from his hands, found it necessary to stroke it until his male fluid shot from the end of his fairly large manhood. It was fairly large. I like that they said fairly large because that's so general that it can basically be like any size. You know, how big is it? You know, fairly large. Fairly. Okay, so it will let me go back. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of more, and then I think I'm going to. Yeah, you can be any size and say I'm fairly large, and it technically be true, because like what scale are you judging on? You don't know. No one's ever gonna watch me. Okay. But the magic of demon and fae is also fueled by human illusion. We are only 3 sentences into the Demon's Bargain by Lisa Adler, and I'm also starting to frown already. But I'm on vacation, reading outside in the sun, and can't be bothered to get another book. So I plunge on, reminding myself that even very corny erotica can be hot sometimes. True. Maybe this is one of those magical unicorns? The cream from Besson's cock was hot against her stomach. Then the purling chops from Pepper's arrested seared her ass. Like, the thing is, if we're talking about demons, we don't know if she's just saying, you know, it's hot because, you know, going and everything. Or if the semen is literally burning her ass. We don't know. Semen spurted from his snot. Spurted from his cock, leaving him senseless as the cum sprayed out over the firewood. With a hiss, the flames released the scent of his semen into the air. The beautiful flower. Yeah, got it, yo. Imagine you're in like it's winter and you're in like a life or death scenario. The beautiful flower of her womanhood pulsed against her nest of sunlight curl. Okay, so now we're just back to nests, birds and shit. Vexus squeezed the piece again. The liquid trailed inexorably toward her clitoris. His mouth dribbled as the squeeze just dribbled. right as the sweet juice dribbled towards his pliers, and he knew the exact moment the juice found his pearl. Just eat the fucking peach, man. You ain't gotta make everything like super freaky. Like you're hungry. Like take a break. Time out. This ain't necessary. His tongue ventured further into her mouth, as if breaching her defenses slowly. Then he opened his lips fully over hers. He devoured her. His hands held her head still. Vessus swirled his tongue into and out of her mouth, each time he ventured a little further until his tongue penetrated her throat. Like, a hot drop of his seed sizzled against his, like, I think this is not even a demon. This is just a dude with a really, really unchecked ravishing STD, and he needs to get that checked out. Sir, please, stop it. Get some help. His cock pushed insistently against her belly. He ripped his hands from her throat and gripped the wooden headboard behind her. Oh, okay, that's new. He's ripping a headboard. A purple vein ran down a widening rod and disappeared into his black curls. The bulbous head was red and hot and monstrously aroused. You know what? I've never been like, read something that could be considered monster fucking and be like, oh, I think this is kind of mid. But we found it. Like, it's like, I can't tell, like, if this is supposed to be, like, some, like, different type of anatomy, or if he's just really, like, he really needs to go to Planned Parenthood and get them checked. As if he knew her doubts, Vessus opened his mouth and scraped his tongue down the bound curve of her neck, sliding his extra long tongue over her breast. He then curled the talented muscle around her nipple and tweaked it. Hey, a freak. Freaky ass demon, he a 69 guy. Freaky ass demon, right? Vessus drowned his hands from the headboard and up and down the length of her body. He stopped to cup the globes of her breasts and then pressed the heels of his palms against her lower abdomen and pushed on her womb. Why you do that? That's not sexy. That's not, I feel like the demon, was he a virgin? The rough pads of his fingers burned a trail of sizzled nerves in his life. This bitch is going to die. Like, well, it's not Slash because it's like, you know, because, well, it's two things. It's like Slash, I guess. It's typically used for, I don't know, because it's like two dudes in Slash, but then Slash also used, the point is, this dude nasty, and not in like the freak nasty way, but in the get that checked way. Gods, look at you, just weeping for my cock. To satisfy Gap, to protect the whole demon race from their mortal enemies, the question of her innocence must be resolved. Is she really innocent anymore? No, it's okay. It's okay. We can talk about it. I can make you all like fluent in fandom speak. Now you won't want to use it all, but you will have it. Wait, has he like stuck his dick in her? Oh no. Amara threw her head back as he orgasmed around his hand, and her body wept for a want of a cock to invade her, conquer her. Vessus glanced to the end of the bed as the jet of Zephyr's sperm shot into a bucket. Like Holmes. Also, this is my own disclaimer. If you're like somehow the person that wrote this, or if you like this, if you read this before and you're like, damn, yeah, this really, I'm really into this shit. That's okay. Sexuality is like, you know, different people enjoy different things. Like, I've written some stuff where I'm just like, man, yeah, that's probably, you know, there's some people that it wouldn't do it for, but you know, we're all freaks together. Don't feel bad. fucking Clockwork Orange. Fucking let's go. It's like just get the little straps on your eyes. Hey, it's fine. You'll never mock a fangirl again after this because, like, basically, like everybody that's like even remotely interested in this shit has had to read stuff like this one way or again, trying to get to what they were actually looking for. And that's a lot of people become writers. And still, see, I don't think they're saying like this is misogyny. It's like, I don't think it's necessarily misogyny. Like, she just wants some dick. It's just that he's weird. Amara threw her head back as she orgasmed. Oh, okay, we got that one. And still, her lower body throbbed as she pictured his thick, erect top, purple veins, and luminescent cum beaded on the purple bubbleless head. The hot brand of his fingers seared her breasts as he caressed the bud with the utmost care. But it's burning! Like, it's hot! It's calculated! Why? No love! You know how the whole thing with like people joke about Superman like not being able to like have sex with the like Superman or Spider-Man not being able to have sex with their respective love interests because their superpowers might inevitably kill their love interest? This dude's dick and everything about him is on fire. He should be making love to nobody. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Ventus banged into her from behind, her breast smashed against the stone cold window ledge. The contrast of a frigid cold against her front and the inferno of his body from behind had been unbelievably erotic. He pounded into her sex when the moonlight rippled over the waves of the street and seemed to encircle him in Batman with prime time. Absolutely unbeatable. 100%. They encircled him in a halo of sizzling energy. This morning, the satin slipped over her abraded. Her nipples gonna be more than abraded. The bitch is gonna be burnt and slithered between her legs like a thigh. So all that build up to the sex and they like just basically faded to black? Are you fucking joking me? I'm so angry. Anyway, Betis pumped in and out of her till he stiffened, pushing up. Next straining, she jetted his seed into her in hard bursts. The dark beauty of his face, ravaged by passion. Her heart thumped and sweat slicked her skin. Gratitude, wonder, and relief tumbled through her and bounced off the walls of her mind like a pebble at a fast-moving creek as their blood flowed and their bodies cooled. Betis leaned down to rest his forehead against hers. This is the example of proper sex, he said softly. This is a great use of a gift. Okay, so we're gonna do this one because I feel like something called The Creeper's Guide to Perceived Morality would be fun. Normalcy would be funny, and then after that, I'm gonna call it just because I think I'm gonna laugh myself to into a medical event if I don't stop. How to successfully get women to send you nude photos on social media websites. Have you always wanted to see the bang? Yeah. Have you always wanted to see your friends naked, but didn't want to see creepy? But well, in this short and concise manual, you'll receive step-by-step instructions to achieve this very goal. I feel like it should be simple. A, ask nudes. Either B, you get nudes, or C, no nudes. It's not like, you know, profit. Okay, Doms of OkCupid. Okay, let's see it. Discuss. Jesus Christ. We gotta get something ridiculous. Locking eyes with you as I inhale your vaginal aroma. Okay, that's terrible, but it's not like mind breaking. Okay, let's do this one. This got 53 comments. Buttermilk Blossom and Galloping Ab. Oh my. So I came across the joy that is Sandra Hill on Tumblr. Thanks Tumblr for this. She has a novel called Rough and Ready. Even the excerpt on her website is both casually offensive and racist. But it's when you get further into it that it really starts to show its mettle. I mean, y'all might like casually offensive and racist, so this might be the book for you guys. Let's go. Okay. Let me go grab some water so I can read this properly. Because if we're in this particular juncture, then I want to, again, I want to have had the, like you guys have had, the full experience of whatever the fuck this year was. If I ever audition to another company, will I clip any of this? We don't know. Let's find out. Okay. All right. Her long hair, still wet from the shower, had been combed down her back in a wet swath. Hilda was sitting on the floor, her round, wet boobs still wet from the shower's water. She dried off the water with a towel, which then became the water with a towel, which then became no shit. Gas when she saw a reflection in her bedroom mirror. Through the slightly open door, she caught a glimpse of the chiseled abs and square jaws of the mysterious stranger that shared her cabin. She stood and spun around, her breasts swinging heavily with the momentum. She grabbed the door. Hey, dude, doodle. She grabbed the door and flung it open, revealing shirtless Toroff, which is seriously his name. Appropriate, some ruffling, quivering with desire in the hallway. Toroff was ashamed of being hot, but his shame made him even hotter. 100%. They're Christian like this. He stepped into the room and his bulging abs accidentally smushed against Hilda's wrist. No! This has got to be a shit post, but this is so funny. Everything about this is so out of pocket. Buttermilk Blossoms. And his Buttermilk Blossoms squished up against his granite abs. Toroff almost had a dick aneurysm. Hilda! Toroff muttered thickly, his throbbing meat wad pressing against Hilda's warm thighs. There's a secret I need not to tell you. You are my forbidden desire. Hilda had been waiting to hear those words. Her heart was lifted on golden wings and soared to a radiant sun of perfect joy. She saw herself and Toroff happy together, bathed in a golden light of love. Her snooch got all warm too. Toroff. Her sheets is radiant with desire. I need you. Toroff. Horse abs pulsing softly in the moonlight stood silently. Hilda looked at him expectantly. I'm sorry, she added. Toroff, I need you. Stash. I don't know if the teeth strain, because I mean she's naked, so they're not straining against anything. Like, you know, straining bottoms is a thing, but typically that's when women wear corsets or bras. They're just straining. They're just stressed out. At hearing those beautiful words, Popoff flexed his rough-hewn abs, and Hilda found herself being guided to her soft bed by the sheer force of Toroff's undulating midsection. She parted her thighs in anticipation, exposing the soft pink petals of her clunge. Toroff entered her like she was the lottery. His engorged pepper pushed inside her, and she felt fulfilled with sexual fulfillment. Hilda crushed at the bedsheet with lust and ecstasy in her hands. Okay, I'm voting that this is like actually an incredible shitpost. Like, I think, like, I don't think that I don't know if this person intended for it to be that, but that's what it is. And for like this to be in 2016, that's not super fun. This isn't even quite a decade like old. I'm kind of horrified. I don't know how to feel about any of this now. Oh god. Her body was like a beautiful flower that was opening and someone was pushing their dick inside of it. Then Toroff moaned, arched his back, and suffered from dick parking. He pumped in all his hot prolific sperms and filled the spasm with so many orgasms. The two lay still for a moment as the stinky scent of love making billowed around the room. Hilda got out of bed, still shimmering with orgasm. She glowed with contentment, like a cat who ate from the cream of the top. Dick Parkinson's is amazing. Like, if I, like, next time I do get a D&D, I want to make my character name Dick Parkinson's. Let me find. She walked across the room and picked up her towel, still wet with shower water. Toroff, she said softly, there's something I have to tell you. But her bed was empty. Toroff was gone, escaped out the bedroom window. I hate to see what happens if you, like, when his Dick Kuru shows up. But her bed was empty. Toroff was gone, escaped out the bedroom window. In the distance, Hilda heard the fading sound of galloping ads. This is amazing. Like, this is a fucking work of art. That's what that shit was. Oh my god. Like, this is, it's garbage, but it's also peak. I don't know what to do with this information. This is a really great Balatro stream. And I'm glad that I did so good at streaming Balatro. Amazing. This is why people watch VTubers? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. It's certainly something. That, yeah, let's look at somebody to raid who is playing Balatro, which is what I had intended on to be doing today. Nobody knows where I'm going. No, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. I don't know how I got here. However, here we are. Let's raid somebody. Oh, there's Snakes. Let's see if I can find someone. You're welcome. I had fun. I actually genuinely love talking about this kind of stuff. So here is, let's see. Oh, small streaming. Let me raid my friend. Let me rate my friend. I think I rated small last time, but yeah. tell him Trixie to say bye, and yeah, like he's playing Elden Ring, so not any of this weird ass shit that I can't form an ending. This was fun. This was fun. I enjoyed it. This is why people don't go on LiveJournal anymore, probably. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably like be playing video games again, and not this. Goodbye.